Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. Alright guys, this is video number 3 today as we drive together towards the midterms for our gun rights because we have the ability to make a tremendous impact moving forward and passing the blessing of the Second Amendment along to the next generation. We've got to dive in, we've got to look at the tea leaves, we've got to figure out what's going on across the board, and what I'm about to show you is what we need to watch on election night. And if you see these things starting to go against the Democrats, buckle up, baby, because it's going to be something to record and remember forever. Everything will be linked in the description box below. I cannot wait to hear what you guys think about this one. I'm going to say a quick word from our sponsor, EuroOptic, and then we're going to dive in, and I cannot wait to show you this content. Now, if you're looking to further embrace your freedom, bring home that big trophy buck this year, or pick up that last-minute item for that big camping trip, you guys need to check out EuroOptic's Facebook page. Veteran owned and operated from the whitetail country in Pennsylvania, the staff is local and they consume the same products that they sell, so they can steer you in the right way about the products that you're looking at. Their inventory is real time, and anything that you see there is actually there. There's no games, and they even have expedited options through their red shipping pricing, which you are going to take a look at. Exclusive library of product videos, and everything is constantly updated. Check out their Facebook page. It's something that you're going to want to find out, and thank you so much to EuroOptic for making the content this weekend possible. Alright, so as I mentioned, guys, we are driving together. This is day one of our three a day, and we are going to dive in because I've got to show you something else really important that the media is not addressing because this is a big piece of the puzzle. More voters favor Republican control in Congress. Now, this is from Rasmussen, but this is the setup, and then I'll show you the polling I'm going to reference. In what may be a key indicator in this year's midterm election results, Republicans have a clear edge when it comes to what voters think is best for the next session of Congress. A new Rasmussen Reports national online survey finds that 62% of likely U.S. voters say it's important that Republicans win at least one chamber of Congress in the upcoming elections. Okay, so you stack that on earlier videos, even the one we did today, number 2 today. We talked about the generic ballot. We talked about the right track, wrong track. The right track, wrong track, 67% of Americans say we're on the wrong track. That coincides with Republicans needing to take advantage, according to this polling. But that's just to set the table and whet the appetite. When we dive into these races, these are the ones you need to watch, and we'll be watching here live on election night, so make sure you join us. You see these things starting to go the wrong way for Democrats, and it's going to be a night. Check this out. First one, Oregon governor's race. Yeah, Oregon, like where Antifa lives, like Portland, right? Christine Drazan is winning 41.7% over the Democrat 40.4%. That doesn't happen. They have not elected a Republican governor since before I was born, if memory serves correctly. I don't have the stat, but I'm pretty sure that's the right number. Let's keep going, because again, this is the Northwest. Washington, this is the Senate race there. Again, deep blue Washington state. Patty Murray, the Democrat, has a 1-point lead over the Republican Tiffany Smiley. So now you've got far left Oregon. I understand that Portland drags the state to the left. Everyone in Oregon is not left-leaning or oriented, but according to the polling, that's the way it represents. You've got Washington State, also left-leaning. They're 1 point away from a U.S. senator. That doesn't happen. That's very rare. Again, you're going to catch a theme here, because now, check out Real Clear Politics. Washington State, Smiley versus Murray. They have this as a lean Democrat with a dim hold. So what they're saying is it's going to go Democratic, but the fact that it's 1 point away in a far blue bastion, that indicates a lot of things against the purple states, the light blue states, and the heavier red or the light red states. This is bigger than just the random deep blue states tilting red. Extrapolate that out across the rest of the states, and you'll start to make sense of all the swing states that we've talked about and we're going to be covering tomorrow in depth. But let's keep going. I'm going to show you the momentum. Again, Washington State. Smiley versus Murray. Smiley is going upward while Murray is staying stagnant and a little bit of a dip downward. That's a big change from historical norms. Again, I'm trying to build the idea here that something different is occurring because these are deep blue bastions. Let's go to Michigan. This race was never supposed to be even close. The governor's race there, Tudor Dixon versus Gretchen Whitmer. Gretchen Whitmer is winning by 0.5%. Or is that 0.5%? Excuse me. Yeah, 0.5%. That is not supposed to happen. Gretchen Whitmer is the incumbent. She's loved. She's an institution. She's losing almost. Again, this is within the margin of error by a long shot. I'm going to show you the Real Clear Politics stuff as well. It says here that this is going to be a GOP pickup. The Michigan governor race is going to be a GOP pickup. Tudor Dixon's going to take down Whitmer. That's what they're projecting, and they're an aggregate of all polling. Again, Michigan is a very blue state. It's not looking that way right here. Now you've got 3 different blue states representing rightward trends. Again, extrapolate that out. Now let me show you the graphical momentum for Tudor Dixon. As you can see, the right, or the red, is going up further, and Whitmer is declining and then staying steady. Whitmer is not going above 50%, and she's the incumbent. The challenger, Tudor Dixon, is picking it up, and we've got even more momentum to suggest that the Republicans have been underestimated in the polling consistently in Michigan, which is why they're putting it as a GOP pickup. If Michigan goes GOP pickup and we get a GOP governor along with GOP legislatures, you're talking constitutional carry. You're talking about a lot of things that have not been possible prior. That's a big one. But now, let's look at the next one that is an outlier that should not be happening. And how many of these should not be happenings is it going to take to realize there's an underlying trend, which we'll be covering on this channel for months now. New York Governor, Zeldin versus Hochul. Hochul, it's actually rated as a toss-up. This is New York. New York doesn't even look at red. New York looks at red and says, oh my goodness, I'm a heart attack, I'm faint, grasp my pearls. They are deep blue. That's the fact of the reality is. But they've got it as a toss-up. In fact, look at the momentum here. Again, the exact same thing. These are different parts of the country. You've got far left, or excuse me, you've got the far west, you've got the mid, and then you've got now the far east. You're looking at a Republican surge in governorship for New York. That doesn't happen traditionally. Let's keep going, and this one is a sleeper that not a lot of people are talking about. New Hampshire Senate race. It's possible that you're going to have a surprise pickup in New Hampshire from the Republican against Maggie Hassan. Now, I'm not putting my dollars on it, but I am saying that they've got it rated as a toss-up here, and this is not something that you would have expected to see a couple months ago. If I show you the actual graphic representing here, again, the same trend. Republicans are going upwards, Democrats are going downwards. You're seeing this in blue bastion states. These are not swing states. If you extrapolate this movement out that's going on in Washington, Oregon, Michigan, New York, and New Hampshire, you are talking about tremendous movement forward in the swing states. You notice how you're not hearing much about Wisconsin with Johnson, J.D. Vance in Ohio. Not really talking much about, Pennsylvania? No, they're still talking about Pennsylvania. So Pennsylvania, and then you've got Georgia, and you've got Arizona, and they've kind of given up Nevada. These things are not fly-on-the-wall moments. These are important, especially when you tie them together. And that's what we're going to do today and tomorrow and going forward. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.